Yes, hello everyone. I guess I am audible to everyone. Yes, am I audible to everyone? Just write yes, no in the chat box, so I'll got to know. Yes, hello everyone. Am I audible? Yes, no. Okay, okay. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Pranshu Rathor, and I work as a technical manager for Selected.com. Right. Okay, so before starting this session, let me tell you some points. Okay, so today's session is going to be on React plus Tailwind, right? So this is a very trending and popular combination right now. Okay, you can see in every front-end job description, you will see these two things. Okay, React JS and Tailwind CSS, right? It is more like means around 5 to 7 years before. Okay, we were seeing the exact combination of HTML and Bootstrap. Okay, if you know about Bootstrap. Okay, so as we all know, history repeats. Okay, so earlier it was HTML plus Bootstrap. Now it is React plus Tailwind. Right. So things are same. So Tailwind is also a library of CSS. Bootstrap is also a library of CSS. Okay, React helps you to make a web application, and the same HTML it helps you to mark up and structure the web content. Right. So I hope everyone is aware about these things that I've mentioned: HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and a little bit of JavaScript. Okay, just write yes or no in the chat box. Will help me to guide you more effectively on React and Tailwind. Do you guys have any prior knowledge of little bit JavaScript, HTML, CSS? Just let me know in the chat box. Write yes or no. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So very nice. Okay. All right. Okay. Now let us start this session. Okay, if you don't have any prior knowledge or don't have any prior uh, hands-on these things, so not an issue. Okay, I'll cover everything from very basic and very scratch. Okay, so don't worry, just listen carefully and watch carefully whatever I'm telling you and what I'm doing on my screen. Okay, so you have to listen carefully and watch carefully. Okay, some guys are working. Okay, I can see some are full stack developers, some are front end developer. So I guess this tutorial will absolutely help you a little bit. Okay, it will enhance you more on your current skill set. Right. So I'm sharing my screen. Okay, just let me know yes or no if my screen is visible. Yes, my screen is visible to everyone. Okay, all right. Okay. So first of all, we have to make a React application. Okay. So let me tell you what is a React application first. Okay. So React is a JavaScript library through which you can make a user interface. Okay. So यूजर इंटरफेसेस बनाने के लिए रिएक्ट एक लाइब्रेरी है जावास्क्रिप्ट की। मैं ऐसे हिंदी में भी बीच बीच में बोलता चलूंगा ताकि जिन लोगों को इंग्लिश अच्छे से समझ में नहीं आती है तो वो हिंदी में समझ सकते हैं। Okay, so React.js is a JavaScript library which helps you to create user interfaces. Okay, now what are user interfaces? User interfaces are generally websites that you see on the internet. Okay, like Amazon, Facebook, Flipkart. Yes, I'm using English only. Okay. So if you want to build such interfaces like Amazon or Facebook or Flipkart, okay, so you need to make one React application, right? So now there are two ways to make React application. Okay, दो तरीकों से आप React का application बना सकते हो. Now what are those two ways? Okay, first one is CRA. Okay, that is create React app. So this was the first option, means when React was introduced in the market. So this was the very popular way of creating a React app. But now you can see that create React app is deprecated. Okay, deprecated means it is no longer maintained or updated. Okay, so you can use create React app just for learning purposes or if you want to test something, right? So for that, create app is a good option. Now, which is the second option through which you can make real world application, that is Vite. Okay, so Vite is the another option for making React applications. Okay, you can also see their tagline. So it is a blazing fast front end build tool. Okay, for creating next generation web applications. Okay, so this tool we will use. Okay, Vite. So we are not going to use CRA as I told you. It is deprecated. It is no longer maintained or updated. Okay, so we will use this modern tool that is Vite. Right. So how to use this tool and how you can make a React application. So for that, we will go to the desktop. Okay. Now here I will make one folder. Okay. And I will name this folder as React plus Tailwind. Okay. Now you have created this folder. Now open this folder in any code editor. Okay. So in this session, I am using VS Code. Okay. Because it is very much compatible with web application and its technologies. So that is why I'm using VS Code, or you can use any other code editor of your wish. Okay, so not an issue. So you can see my folder is opened in this VS Code editor, right? So React plus Tailwind. Now what we need to do? We need to open our terminal. Okay, so in the VS Code, I'll go to the terminal. Okay, okay, I'll expand the terminal a little bit so you can see commands that I'm writing. Okay, so my terminal is loading. Let us give it some time. It will load fast. Okay, let us reopen it. So new terminal. Okay, so now you can see my folder is open in, sorry, my terminal is open in this folder, React plus Tailwind. Okay, it is the same folder that we are working, right? So in this folder, you have to write one command that is npm. Okay, now what is NPM? Let us discuss it first. Okay, so NPM stands for Node Package Manager. Okay, so we are doing everything in Node environment. Okay, so for installing packages or using certain packages in Node environment, you will need this Node Package Manager. Okay, it is just like PIP in Python. Okay, in Python we have PIP, Python Package Manager, right? So like this we have in Node that is npm. So here I'll write the command npm create. Okay, I want to create a app, so npm create. Then we will write the tool name, so Vite, and I will give at latest. Okay, to make the latest version app. Okay. So this command we have to write npm create Vite at latest. Okay, let us hit enter. Okay, now if I hit enter, so you can see, okay, this command is running. Okay, now it is asking me the project name. Okay, so I've already created a folder React plus Tailwind. So I don't need another folder. So that is why I'll give dot slash. Okay, So dot slash means it will create the app inside this current folder. So let us hit enter. Okay, it is asking me the package name. So React Tailwind. So same package name I'll give. Uh, invalid package.json name. Okay, I'll write the name React hyphen Tailwind. Okay. Now it is asking me to select a framework. Okay, so there are many options. You can see Vanilla, JavaScript, Vue.js. It is another framework. React. Okay, Angular is also there. Okay, so we need to select the React option. Okay. Now it is asking you to select the variant, whether you want to use the TypeScript or JavaScript. So simply we will select JavaScript. Okay, I want to use JavaScript. Okay, use roll down wheat. Okay, it is experimental option. So no, I don't want to experiment anything. So no. So install with npm and start now. So if you select yes, so what it will do, it will install all the packages inside this folder and will start your application. So we'll select yes. So you can see it is installing all the packages from npm. Okay, and it will also start my project. So in a moment we will get one link, and with that link we can open our application. Right. Okay, so you can see it. My development server has started. Okay, I can copy this link, copy this, and go to the browser, and you can paste it here. Okay, so you can see Vite plus React. We have successfully created a React app which have a dynamic button. So after clicking this button, you can see count is increasing, and it is telling me that you have to go to RC folder and app.jsx file you have to edit for making any changes, right? So I hope everyone understood uh, what I have did and how to create a React app. So up till here, everything is clear to everyone. Just write yes or no so that we can proceed further. Okay. Okay, those who have the basic React knowledge, they can get it very easily. Okay, how to create a React app using Vite. Okay, it is very super easy. Okay, just write command npm create at Vite latest. Okay, I'm writing the command in chat box also. So npm create Vite at latest. So after writing this command in the folder, okay, your React application will get started by scaffolding. Okay, scaffolding is the process by which a basic template of the project is given to you by Vite. Okay. Okay. So let us move to next part, guys. Just write yes or no or send some emojis so we can move to the next part and let us start editing this app. Okay. Okay. We can continue. Okay. Right. So now you can see one application is ready for me. So on the one side, now I will keep the application, and on the other side, I'll keep my editor. Okay. And now let us close this terminal. We don't have any work on the terminal, so you can simply close it. No issues. Okay. You can reopen it by this icon, toggle panel. So your terminal will get reloaded. Okay. So now let us see what we have got in the folder. So we have public folder. So what we have in the public folder, Vite.svg. Okay, so this same logo which is used on this website. So this logo is there. So I don't need this logo. So I'll simply delete this folder. Okay. Now we have SRC folder. In the SRC folder, I have assets. So in the assets, I have this React logo. Okay, I also don't need this logo. So I'll delete this assets folder also. Okay, then we have some CSS. Okay, I don't want any app.css file, so I'll delete this app.css also. Then we have some index.css file, so I don't need any CSS. So I'll simply clear the index.css file. So you can see everything color and every style is gone now. Now let us simply go to app.jsx. Okay, and here I'll delete everything. So now you will see a empty page now. Okay, empty page just like we create an HTML. Okay, now how React works? In the React, now you have to make components. Okay, now what are components? Components are simply building blocks of a website. Suppose a website consists of a navigation bar, right? A website consists of a footer, okay, a hero section, okay, testimonial section. So there are different sections and different components of a website. So React is good at making components. So component-based architecture is followed by React. So here now I can start making my components. So how to make components? Components are simply functions in React. So here I have to make a function, simply a function. So function app, okay. And here what we will return? We will return, okay, we can return some JSX. Okay, now what is JSX? It simply looks like HTML, but it is not HTML. Okay, so here I'll write hello world. Okay, and now we have to export this app. So I can export it. So export default and app. Right. So this is how you can make a simple component in React. Okay, just don't forget it. Components are simply functions in React. Okay, in which you can return JSX or simply HTML elements. Right. So now here I can return any HTML elements. Or if you want a shortcut of making this component, so shortcut is also there. Okay, so you can write RAFCE. Okay, so this is a snippet which is provided by React Snippets. So if you click on this, so you can see a template of component is there. Okay, I have made a traditional function component. Okay, and through this shortcut, it will give a arrow function component. Okay, so there are two types of functions in JavaScript, arrow functions and traditional functions. So here in React, we mainly use arrow functions, right? So it is here, div is there, and here simply I can write hello world in H1. Okay, so here you will see the heading now. Okay, I'll refresh it. Yes, so you can see hello world in heading, right? So this is how you can make components in React. Okay, simply functions, and that functions will return HTML elements. Okay, so I guess this concept of components is clear to everyone. What is components? What are components? Okay, someone is asking, is that JSX file or JS file? Okay, you can use both type of extensions. Both are valid. Okay, so whether it is a JavaScript file or JSX file, both files support and compatible with JSX and JavaScript both, right? Yes, you can use both extensions, JS and JSX. Okay, so everyone got it. What are components? I'll give you very simple definition. Components are simply functions in React that returns the HTML elements or JSX elements. Okay. Okay. Was it clear to everyone? Any doubt here? Sir, what are the files deleted? Files that I deleted was the default files provided by Vite template. Okay, there was React logo, yes, and Vite logo. So I don't need that logo in my website. So I simply deleted that files. Okay. Okay. Yes. Right. Okay, so now next, let us. Is there a replay after this live? Yes. This video will be there for you. Okay, so you can watch it afterwards. Now, one more thing I want to let you know. Okay, there is one index.css. So I guess everyone have used the basic CSS. So here I can simply style these elements also. So we have to use class name instead of class. So this is a difference between simple HTML, CSS, and React. So here you use the class name, not class. So I am giving the class name of heading, and here we can simply target it dot heading. Okay, and here I can give background color. Okay, of Dodger blue, and here you can see background color is blue. Okay, so now one question, guys. Okay, now here where the tricky part comes. Why we need Tailwind CSS? We have simple if we can style using simply CSS and give properties. So why we need Tailwind CSS? Okay, so here is the answer. So now tell me, guys, have I imported any CSS file inside this app component? Yes or no? Just answer this question. This is very critical to understand. Very important. Have I imported any CSS file inside this app component? No. Okay. I haven't imported anything inside this app, right? But still, you are able to see CSS is taking effect, okay, on this element h1. And in this file, there is no index.css attached or imported, right? Now let us find where is that CSS file. So if I go to main.jsx, okay, so you can see here, here we have imported that index.css file. Okay, so here where the main problem comes, the problem of inheritance. Okay, so CSS shows normal CSS shows the problem of inheritance in our React apps. So you can see here. So in main.jsx, I have imported this CSS, and through this app is inheriting this index.css. So that is why I'm applying any style here. So in app.jsx, it is inheriting from this main.jsx. So everything that I import inside this main.jsx will be inherited by app app component, right? The component that I've created here, this app, right? So problem of inheritance with CSS, right? So everyone got what is the problem? Any doubt? Any sort of confusion up till here? Is this certificate useful for us? Yes, this certificate will be very useful. It will means show that you have some hands-on on what is a problem. I already discussed the problem. Inheritance of CSS. CSS is inherited by every component that is included inside main or inside app. Okay. What we will build today, we will simply build a basic website, basic structure of a website, navigation bar, footer, some sections. Okay. And basically, we will focus more on using Tailwind CSS. But how we will get this certificate? After this live, you will have one quiz, and after giving that quiz, you will get your certificate. Okay, don't worry, you will get the quiz link on the chat box only. So so don't worry. Why inheritance is a problem? Okay, I'll let you know why inheritance is a problem. So suppose I have made different components. Okay, I have made one navigation bar and I have made one footer. Okay, and I am giving CSS inside this single file. Okay. Now let us say that my navigation bar have the same class name of heading. Okay, there is one heading in the navigation bar. And with the same class name heading, I have one element in my footer also. So now tell me that inheritance is a problem or not? Okay, if we have same class names, so we will get confused and get mixed up with our CSS. Right. So what will you do for it? You have to every time you have to seek some new unique class names. to target the elements and style them. Okay, so everyone got it why inheritance is a problem? Just write yes or no in the chat box. Then we will see how we can use Tailwind CSS. Okay, can't it be useful if we need to apply same property? Okay, properties can be same. Okay, but colors, font sizes, these are different. So at the end, what you have to do, you have to give a unique class name, target them differently, and give styles. तो घूम फिर के आप एक ही जगह पर आ जाओगे. Okay. CSS same, how we can differentiate it. Yes, yes, we will see that how Tailwind CSS is different from normal CSS. Okay. Sir, we are building backend functionality also or only UI? Okay, we will cover the UI part only. Okay. So for backend, we will hopefully we will have our next slide. Okay. So now here we can go to Tailwind website first. Okay. Yes, am I audible, guys? Now? Sorry, I had a network issue. Am I audible now? Everyone, are you there? Guys, are you there, or you just gone to attempt the quiz and getting the certificate? Okay. Okay, so we were building the navigation bar. So this is the navigation bar I've built so far. Okay, so I hope you were there. If you didn't get anything, so let me know. I'll just clear it. Okay, okay. So I've so far I've built this navigation bar which have one logo. Okay, some links, one login button and one sign up button. So you were following? Okay, this is the code. Let me show you the code also. So I've just applied simple properties, background color, display flex, height, align item center, justify content, space around. Okay. And here I've given background color white, background color orange, background color red, some width of 20 and height of 8. So simple, very basic CSS, nothing very hard. Okay. Yes, yes, my screen is not visible. Okay, okay, I'll just share it. Yes. Okay. So this is the navigation bar that I have made, and the this is simple CSS. Okay. So background color red, background color orange, width 20, height 8. Okay. Then background color blue, display flex. Okay, height 15. Okay, items, align item center, then justify content space around, background white. Simple CSS. Here I can also give one placeholder, so I'll get to know what we have to put inside this search bar. So I can here write SEARCH search and three dots. Okay, so you can see search is coming here. Okay, I want to give some margin to these links. So what we can give? Okay, so in every li, okay, I'll multiply my cursor. So here I'll give class name, and here I will give margin of, let us say, 5. So you can see now links having some margin. I guess five is little large margin. I'll give 3. Okay. So now you can see I have links on my navigation bar. I have buttons. Okay, I have one search bar. I have one logo. And you can also see this. My navigation bar is mobile responsive. Okay, so if my screen size is increasing or decreasing, so it doesn't affect the layout of my navigation bar. Okay. Just I have designed it on the mobile screens. So for that also, Tailwind provides you a very good features of media queries. So That will be very useful for you. Okay. So like this, you just have to see the properties, okay, and see its shorthands and just apply it CSS property that you have read or you can use it from Tailwind, right? Any doubt? Any doubt, guys? Why did you open Tailwind CSS website? Because on its website we have the documentation. Okay, so you have to take the reference of the documentation, right? Okay, I'll just close my terminal. Okay, so this is how we can write CSS inside the HTML only. So that is why Tailwind CSS have the tagline that write CSS without ever leaving your HTML. Okay. Are you using Bootstrap navbar? We are using Tailwind CSS. We are not using Bootstrap. Okay, it is buffering. Okay, I'll just copy this code. Okay, okay. Just stuck. Okay, okay. I'll just share the code. So I'll open code share.io. Okay, little slow. Okay, so I'll share this code with you. So share code now. Here I'll paste my disconnected connecting. Okay, here I'll paste my code. Okay, and I'll okay view only mode. Okay, only registers. Okay, and I'll share the link with you. Okay, so from here you can code that I've written in Tailwind CSS. Okay, and okay, I guess our time is the quality low for only me. No, no, is issue from my end. My network speed is little slow. Okay, okay, because going live from YouTube takes a lot of bandwidth. So I guess there is not enough bandwidth from my router. Okay, no issues. Our time is also over. So it was nice talking to you guys. Okay, and if you want to connect with me, you can just search my name on Google. Okay, so Pranshu Rathor on Google. You have to search, and on the